Good morning, Jill.
Good morning. Oh, I love these surprises this morning. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome to Princess Speak. Princess Speak vocabulary are words or phrases we have adopted with our community in mind to simplify some of the things that can actually trip us up in our business adventure. And today's phrase is, you can't steer a parked car. So Kim, you would tell us what your definition of that phrase is, please.
Oh my goodness. I love this, and I know I get made fun of for all of my Princess Speak things. I'll just say that. But think about a car sitting in a driveway, and it can't go anywhere if it doesn't get out of the driveway. So if it's not out of the driveway, you cannot steer it. You can't turn it to the right or left if it's not moving. And a lot of times in our business, we let perfection paralyze us. We let fear paralyze us. And we just don't get moving. So I think it's really important to think about how to get the car moving, how to get it out of the driveway. And don't worry so much about getting tripped up once you get out of the driveway and getting lost or getting off track, because you know what? You can always come back to where you got off track with your GPS, with your business GPS, and you can always get back on track. But I would rather get off at the wrong exit and get back on than to sit in my driveway the rest of my life and never go anywhere. So you cannot steer it if that car is not moving out of that driveway.
Thank you for that definition, Kim. Kerry, do you have a definition for the phrase to share?
I don't have a definition as such because I think the princess has pretty well nailed it this morning, but I remember hearing it for the first time, and straight away all I could picture was when you are in the car in the driveway and you're turning the steering wheel and the wheels are just kind of rubbing on the pavement, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that noise is. Okay, I'm going nowhere. I get it. I'm picking up what Princess is putting down, and it made a lot of sense. And then we look at, we take off the handbrake and we put it into gear. Like, it's all those little pieces that get us moving out of the driveway. So that was my interpretation, was the wheels moving.
Adam, do you have an interpretation for us to share today?
Well, I agree with Kerry. I think Kim did a phenomenal job of defining the phrase. So I don't have my own definition, but I do have a clearer, going back to last week's theme of clarity and being clear, I do have a clearer understanding of what it means you can't steer a parked car. Now, if you told my 2-year-old self that wouldn't be true, because our car was parked in the driveway, and at 2 years old, I put it in reverse and backed into the car parked across the streets. But as an adult now, I do understand. And some of the parts of my business where I have been struggling with or not able to move forward as quickly, I do now relate to you can't steer a parked car. So I have definitely been in a parked car plenty of times as an adult.
Adam, that is so funny because I have a story just like that about my younger self steering a parked car. But my 2-year-old, well, he's 3 now, and he likes to pretend to drive the car. And so that's what comes to my mind, is how an actual toddler will try to drive a vehicle and they really can't get anywhere. But as we grow up and as we grow in our adventure, we are able to go ahead and make those moves to start steering our drivable car instead of a parked car. So it's a great analogy for what we do as we grow in our adventure. So thank you very much for bringing that to the table, Kim.
Thank you, Jill.